Good morning students. Today we are going to study the next part of lesson number 8, cell structure. In the previous video you have studied about the cell, its discovery and its definition. Now in the next part you are going to study about various types of cells found in an organism. You can see here the various types of organisms are there in our surroundings. It may be very small, minute microorganisms as you had studied in the lesson number 2, microorganism. You can see the picture, amoeba, paramecium, euglena are very minute organisms, and on the other side you can see the various other type of organisms. So let us try to understand the number of cells and the shape and size of the cells present in other type of organisms. So depending on the number of cell in an organism, we can divide organism into two categories, unicellular organism and multicellular organism. Now let us try to understand what is a unicellular organism. A unicellular organism is also known as single-celled organism or an organism which consists of only one cell. So in such organisms, there is only one cell present in them, and this single cell performs all the life activities required by them. For example, the single cell performed digestion, single cell perform respiration process, the single cell perform various life processes for survival of them. Let us try to understand the examples of them. So unicellular organism examples, you can see the picture, they are made of only one cell. They are amoeba, paramecium and euglena. You can also refer your textbook, page number 91, figure 8.3, where you can see the two figures, amoeba and paramecium. Paramecium is a shoe-like structure. You can see here the picture, second row, the first picture is of paramecium. And amoeba is a species where it is irregular. The shape of the cell is irregular. Now, let us understand about multicellular organisms. So it is an organism which is made up of more than one cell. It can be trillions of cells, it can be millions of cells, more than one cell. Such organisms are known as multicellular organisms. For example, all living beings like plants, animals, various type of animals, all they are made up of multicellular or many cells. Now, they are consist of many cells in them, and each cell has a different function to perform. We will study about this in the later classes, but I am just giving you a short description about it, that there are various types of cell present in our body, and each cell has a different function to perform. Its shape and structure also differs according to what kind of function it is doing. Now, let us understand how it make an organism. So, there are various cells in our body. These cells join together to form tissues. These tissues join to form various type of organs, and various type of organs combine together. What are the organs in our body? Heart, kidney, liver, right? Lungs, all these are organs. So when these all organs combine together to form an organ system, whole organism is developed. So this way a multicellular organism is developed. Now note down this chart, that is differentiation of unicellular and multicellular organism in your notebook. There are three differences given here. You can find out one more difference and note down in your notebook. Today's homework is to write down the following questions. Question number 1, define cell. 2 examples of unicellular and multicellular organism. And third, write down the differences between unicellular and multicellular organism. In the next video, I will give you the details of the cell, its shape and its size. Thank you all.